such a big deal. It's not, honestly.
Did you think she was too tomboyish that you just called her a guy by mistake? Two guys.
No, he's just missing Ranveer.
Ah, Baba! His Baba.
No, it just came out. There was no thought behind my mistake. Just to simplify that.
Yes.
Oh, we're done with the press con? Great. That was by far the shortest and sweetest.
Someone over there? Will be back?
Actually, we can't see anyone behind these two white lights. Is there anyone there actually?
There are people there.
Are you guys interested in seeing us? Our picture देखने आए तो हमने आपको रोक लिया. Because we can't make it. There are 6.5 people and one white shirt guy who's standing.
Anybody from here? You want to ask something?
Before as well. So yeah, a little bit of Tamil here and there which I would mug up on set.
Is there any particular dialogue like a Chennai Express wala bokwash dictionary? So that
Bokwash. Yeah, I mean, there's not one.
Yeah,
My
but that, she's
favorite-
speaking Hindi in an accent and that. You don't do
Yeah,
that.
she's speaking Hindi in an accent. I'm speaking Tamil and I'm speaking Hindi. I speak Hindi like how I would speak Hindi normally. And then I'm speaking Tamil and I don't know how normal that is, but I'm trying to speak it as normally as possible. Siri Siri va, Sirkam va. CD mil gaya. CT. Okay, you all approve of my Tamil? It's cute. Then it's okay. I can get away
That's
with
the
it.
first thing I had said on set. I said she's saying it so nicely. Galat bhi bol rahi, nobody will mind it.
Arjun, is there a lot of pressure on six packs and being fit, getting more kilos or something like that? Now that with every movie you are churning out to be a better actor and with better looks.
I think there is no pressure as such. I recently spoke about it. I spoke in context to normal people who have a normal day-to-day life. See, we are professional actors. We owe it to our audience to look our best at all times because very few people get to do what we get to do. So I spoke in that context earlier when I said it's not only about six packs in the long run. It's about maintaining a healthy lifestyle that can last you. When you have kids, you have a family, you should be able to have fun and live your life with them comfortably. Talking about our profession, it is important to look your best. I will not deny that because I think that's the least you can do for a paying audience. You cannot be looking shabby and unkept. I think it's very stupid for you to assume they'll come and see you looking like shit. Sorry for my language. But I think that's the least you can do, and I enjoy that. I enjoy this aspect of trying to look my best for the characters I play. I always believe that what you do in front of the camera when you're facing the camera as a character is way more important than how I look now. For me, that is the most important aspect of my life. I don't mind getting criticized time and time again for the way I dress or the way I talk or whatever. As long as in front of the camera I do my best. So that pressure will always be there, and that's a good pressure to have. It makes you strive to do better.
The movie is revolved around Chetan Bhagat and his wife's love story. So, how much time did you spend with the couple? Did you try and stay close to the characters in the book?
You know, the book also is his love story, but a lot of it is fictional. It's not like everything is not
It's heightened from
to
reality to
make it a little cinematic. Also, it is an adaptation at the end of the day, so we did try to stay very true to the characters and to the book. But I think that, I don't know, for me, I just recently met Anusha. Chetan also visited us on set once or twice, but beyond that, I think Chetan also let us do our own thing, maybe because he had faith in our director Abhishek, and we tried to bring whatever we could to the table as actors. And now when they see things, and also when we were shooting, if we constantly think about that we're playing somebody else's life, then that would be like we're trying hard to make it real. We were just being the characters, and I think that was most important.
I always read it as Krish and Ananya's love story. I never tried to see it as Chetan and Anusha's, because I think if you look at Chetan and me, I would be grossly miscast in that role physically. I'm not anywhere close in terms of my structure. He's a much more. No, he's not as broad as my shoulders. So if I was doing an autobiographical take on Chetan Bhagat, it would be a different scenario. I never tried to pitch it in my head as that, and I don't think he also wanted that. That's why he's changed the names in the book. Otherwise, he would have written Anusha and Chetan. He's written Krish Malhotra and Ananya. So we have to be honest with the material. You don't. I don't think you think about it every morning. Aaj main book ki adaptation kar raha, I better be honest to how Chetan behaves, because he's not written it a lot like him. Also, there are changes he's made to it.
Has he watched any of it?
He's seen whatever you guys have seen, and I'm sure he's seen more than that. But he's very happy. He's been out there promoting the film as well, and he's very, very happy that we've done justice to his material. More than the love story between Chetan and Anusha, it's more about Krish and Ananya. Those characters are what you guys relate to. Not everybody knows Chetan and Anusha as people, but you guys know Krish and Ananya as people. Anybody who's read it. So I think he's happy that we've done a decent job representing his material. Which songs? Any song. So, तूने मारी entry.
Punjabi song.
Today we've just released a new song called Chandaniya, which is now out there digitally. And
Wow, you've given them so much information.
Yes.
yeah, it's out. Chandaniya.
Yay!
Chandaniya is
Choke. This is happening.
everybody is happy, okay? Chandaniya is one of my favorite songs. The other one is Mast Magan, which actually Chetan loved. He said it brought tears to his eyes. Mast Magan being the romantic song between Ananya and Krishna, just a general nice soft melody type song. Then,
And I hope he's not crying looking at what we've done with his material. But no, I love Locha. So for me, Locha Ulfat will always remain my favorite song from the album for personal reasons actually. Just to be able to do a song like that. When I read the script, I never imagined that Abhishek would do a song like Locha because he wanted it to be non-lip sync, the film. He didn't want too much of lip sync happening except Iski Uski, which is the Punjabi Sangeet song, which he had always said that will be a proper celebration song with the lip sync. Locha Ulfat was again supposed to be a montage. But then when he recorded it, he also realized that the lyrics go against the grain of Krish, which is what happens when he falls in love with Ananya. He becomes a different person. And he keeps saying that to himself, that I'm changed. It's locha ho jata hai uske sath. He can't understand what is happening to him, and he's suddenly dancing in the middle of college. This boy who wants to blend and doesn't want to be seen suddenly is dancing with the entire college while this girl is walking away. And when she comes back, he stops again. So he's not understanding what he's doing. And I really liked that interpretation of Abhishek and Remo for the song.
yeah, but also like the dancing is like a metaphor of what's actually going on in his head. You know?
Yeah, you were
It's like, yeah.
really upset because you love the steps from Locha Ulfat and you were doing
Yeah, you know, because even in Iski, I don't have that much dancing. I do one Bharatnatyam portion. Other than that, I'm just staring at him. So for me, when during Locha, I was like, you know,
Can you
please,
blame her?
whatever. So during Locha, I was like, you know, please can I just dance? And Remo sir said, no, it's not your character. So then he added this little like waltz kind of portion just so that I could get satisfied that I did a little dance. Otherwise, I would always go off camera and dance and forget to come inside when I'm supposed to come. Yeah.
Arjun, what's with the chashma look the entire way?
That was completely Chetan's idea. I'm saying Abhishek's idea. I think that's the only resemblance that we've tried to create where Chetan being a writer, I think it adds a nice little geeky, studious touch to his character. And Abhishek and me both were very keen to do that. And I used to wear glasses as a kid. So for me, it was a nice sense of deja vu to be able to wear it again. I was feeling like I'm back in my good old days. And it adds a nice softness to my face. I guess that's what added even more gravitas to holding on to that look. It just works for the character a lot. As long as I'm not holding a gun, anything works at this point of time.
What about your look, Alia? You bought in the trend of skirts, which was...
I really feel like we're doing a one-on-one with both of you at this point.
Shall we?
No, answer the question.
We'll finish that. Take your question, ma'am.
I'll answer
We'll take
that.
your question after that.
Hello.
Actors like Amrita Singh and Devati who play
I'll come back to your question. How was it? Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, when I heard that Revati ma'am was going to be playing my mother, my father was very excited, saying, "Oh, you're going to learn a lot. It's going to be amazing. This, that." And I really felt that while shooting. And when she's such a fantastic actor that when I would be doing a scene with her, she would bring so much more to the table than just dialogues. You know, her body language and the energy that she would create around me was that of a mother-daughter relationship that we had eventually at the end of the film. The way she would hold my face, the way she would, smile at me, the way she would hug me, the way we would talk to each other. I really felt that connection after a while. And that I feel happens not very often in your career. So I had a great time working with Devati ma'am and Shiv sir and Ronit sir and Amrita. See, this is what happened when we talk about Amrita. You should talk about her.
Things get loud. I've worked with Amrita before on Aurangzeb where she was the villain, and now she's playing my mother. So it was quite a dichotomy to experience that in 1 year. But she's a fantastic actor. The beauty with her is she doesn't realize how good she is and how spontaneous she is. So with her, it used to be every morning she used to come and said, "Oh यार मुझे dialogue याद नहीं मैं कैसे बोलूँगी मुझे तो तूने तो सारे याद कर दिया रे कैसे होगा ओहो अभिषेक कर पाऊँगी कैसे यार मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा." And then suddenly the camera switches on and she used to nail it in one take and we would be like,
And then after cut also she'll be screaming, "Is that okay?"
"Yeah, Abhishek, यार एक और कर लेते हैं." And I was like, "Boss, you just nailed it. Now, like, what's left to do? We can pack up and go home now." So she's exactly the same as she was in Betab, and I guess that's why she was so loved even then. She has that fire and that energy that still exists today within her.
Working with and then now with Arjun.
Yeah. No, I mean, see, when I'm playing Ananya's character, I don't know who Varun is and I don't know who Siddharth is. I am a different person. I'm not Alia. So comparing, like today, I'm not going to constantly compare. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm not constantly going to compare with some random people's relationship. I don't know who they are. Why should I compare my relationship with them? So chemistry is something I don't understand, to be honest. I feel like when two actors are in the moment feeling the beats and the emotions of what their characters are going through, that's when a certain energy is created, which is almost contagious, I feel sometimes. And with me and Arjun in the first schedule, we didn't know each other. So it's not like I knew him, that's why we had good chemistry or whatever. It was a little awkwardness that we played off, and that's where most of the romantic portions are. But yeah.
We'll take the last question for the press conference, if there is any.
Your chemistry looks awesome on screen. So Arjun, आपके दिल में tang हुई क्या when you saw Alia Bhatt? Because the chemistry has to be really true to pass off, right?
Then we are pathetic actors.
You both look awesome
It's you get paid to act, so even if it's not real, you can create it, boss. Not every person that creates chemistry is Shah Rukh, Kajol have created fantastic chemistry. So I think that the basis of that question, I agree with the first bit, but the second half I don't completely agree with. Tongue happens only for Ranveer.
That's the quote for the newspaper tomorrow.
आलिया को देख के लोचा होता है. तो
Thank you. That helped. Fine. Thank you so much, all of you. And we'll definitely get the photo ops done. And yes, we'll just remove this for that.
Hi, you're watching Amazon Fashion, and with me is the cast of Two States, the lovely, lovely Alia Bhatt and the very good-looking Arjun Kapoor. Alia, in the film, you wear a lot of very pretty ethnic jewelry, very beautiful jhumkis, and mang tikas, and also I think lovely chandbalis. But I know off-screen your style is quite simple when it comes to jewelry. What do you really enjoy wearing off-screen? I mean, this is a very nice bracelet that you're wearing, but otherwise, what do you enjoy wearing?
I like keeping it minimalistic because every time I do too much, I feel like it just looks like a big mess. But I love rings. Yeah, I don't like wearing things in my neck much because I fidget and I take it off. But I love wearing like big statement rings and bracelets like this, and even there are belts, waist belts and all. I really like those kind of things. Yeah.
Also, in the film, I think what you've mostly worn in terms of footwear is a lot of Kolhapuris and flats. Yeah, because they're playing, a Tamilian girl.
Yeah.
But we love the T-strap neck piece that you're wearing. Sorry, the T-strap footwear that you're wearing right now. So, footwear choices off screen.
I feel like I don't have really good height, so the higher the better for me. Even though I stumble and jumble a lot, but I like wearing. Like I'm wearing Louboutins right now, and they're not always very comfortable, but they give you amazing height, especially when you're wearing pants.
What about handbags? You do a lot of totes and interesting clutches, we've noticed.
I have a thing for handbags, but I feel like the bigger the bag, the better for me because I like stuffing things inside it. What? You're...
I mean, they are trying to get their attention here, not me.
The 3 minutes is
Don't
not
get angry with me. Do solo interviews from today. But she gets upset with me for what?
Same.
Yeah, so bags.
Yeah, so I like big bags. The bigger the bags, the better. Then clutches, of course, you just put your phone and something inside, but bigger the bags, the better for me.
And finally, one fashion tip from Alia Bhatt for everyone out there watching this.
Less is more.
Thanks very much, Alia, for joining us. Can I? Yeah.
Going like this behind Alia.
I'm going.
Bye. See you tomorrow, bro. Take it easy.
Arjun, in Two States, you play a young collegian and you're wearing, very casual, cool clothes. The footwear is mostly sneakers, is what I've seen.
Yes.
But off
Kolhapuri chappals.
yeah, in the songs.
in the film also.
In the film also. Off screen, what are your footwear choices like? Do you like wearing loafers like this one?
This is a new discovery for me during the course of this film's promotion. I didn't realize it can be so comfortable. I'm quite enjoying these. I bought these are Gucci. I bought a pair of Tod's which I really like. I bought McQueen shoes that I like. I bought a Dolce Gabbana. Yeah, they're blue. I also got a Dolce and Gabbana one. So I'm quite excited about this new entry into my wardrobe. But I like sneakers. But honestly, I'll be honest. I just like chappals.
Okay.
Or
And
really nice formal brogues.
what about Oxfords?
Yeah, I mean, for me, any kind of shoes, they have to be comfortable first. Because I'm broad-footed, so I've always looked at that.
And what kind of watches does your character wear in the film?
In the film, he doesn't wear a watch, Abhishek.
At all?
No. Which I was very upset about because I thought it can be really interesting. But Abhishek just wanted the kada. That's the only accessory, and the glasses, because he wanted to keep this boy as simple as possible.
But today you're wearing a sporty watch. Do you enjoy wearing watches?
I love watches, but my taste gets me into a lot of trouble where my bank account is concerned.
And how big is your watch collection?
It's growing every day. There is some sort of growth happening in it. So I have an IWC, I have a Hublot, I have an AP, I have a Breitling, a Tag, and a Rolex.
And you're also a sunglasses person, we've noticed.
Yes, I'm wearing my Tom Fords today, which I'm very excited about. I have a fetish for sunglasses. I don't need more of them, but I just buy more of them. So I think for men, there are very few indulgences you can have in terms of fashion, spending-wise. And glasses always catch your fancy. So these days, I've also been enjoying wearing the reflective Oakleys. Those are also quite fun, sporty, just for the summer.
Quick fashion tip for all the men watching this.
Stop wearing tight jeans, boss. It's not cool. Women look nicer wearing tight jeans.
So that's a very clever fashion tip all the way from Arjun Kapoor. Thank you very much.